Hey guys, Chloe here. For today's video, I have 3 figures today, 1 Nendoroid and 2 scale figures. And these figures have been on a boat for the last almost 3 months. So I've been looking forward to them for a really long time now. So let's just get right into it. So first up, we have the Dead Master Nendoroid, and this is the Dawnfall version, which is the most recent entry in the Blackrock shooter universe. So I never actually finished the anime, but I watched long enough to know that I love Dead Master. She is so fun to watch. She's so entertaining. She's cracked, but I love it. So I picked her up from AmiAmi for about 6,300 yen, which is like $46. And it is kind of expensive, but she does come with like a whole bike, so that price makes sense. Overall, the quality of this Nendoroid is pretty great, but unfortunately mine came with a little scratch on her torso area. It's really tiny, but it is pretty noticeable, so that's kind of a bummer. So this Nendoroid does come with 3 different faceplates, and they're all pretty great. She doesn't really have that many accessories. She has her boomerang and her bike. Her bike is really nicely modeled. I don't know how accurate it is, but I assume that it's somewhat close. And if you're wondering, the wheels do move. So of course I need to display her on the bike. I did have a bit of trouble getting her to balance, and apparently you're supposed to display her on the stand that comes with it, but I just think it looks cooler without it, and she does balance it once you find the right position, but you do have to be really careful, and it's probably going to topple over really easily, but that is a risk that I am willing to take for the aesthetics. Moving on to scale figures, first up we have the 1/7 scale Theresa Apocalypse figure. She is of course from Honkai, and her box is massive, but the box design is pretty great. I like it. It's really pretty. But yeah, this figure was supposed to release back in August of last year, but it got delayed a couple of times and finally released in November, and I've just kind of been waiting for it ever since then. But anyways, we don't have any pre-order bonuses or a special print, but we do have this code card saying there are only 13,000 of these figures made. That number seems kind of high. I don't know how popular Theresa is compared to the other characters. But anyway, this is the 1/7 scale Theresa Apocalypse Starless Astrologos Lovers Meeting Song version by Hobby Max. And I got it from AmiAmi for 18,300 yen, which is about $134, which is pretty pricey, but she does look really good. So the figure is based on this art from the game, and compared to that, the figure is a lot more stylized to look more doll-like, which I think really goes well with the vibes of this figure. The overall sculpt for the figure is amazing, and I'm in love with how the hair came out. Just all around so good. I do wish that there was some shading on the hair. It pretty much just looks like one color, but it's not the biggest deal. Her outfit is so beautiful, and it really seems like they put in so much effort to make every single detail and accessory absolutely perfect. Like, they all look so good, and it's such a treat for my eyes. I love it. It's so beautiful. Speaking of beautiful, let's talk about the base for a second. It's pretty big, but it does look really nice. I really like how the water effect came out. It looks so pretty. And the base does have a bit of weight to it, so it doesn't feel cheap. It feels pretty premium, not gonna lie. And the shading around the rocks, as well as the tree, the ginkgo tree, is pretty great. Overall, it's such a beautiful figure, and I'm really glad to add it to my collection. And just side note, if they ever make a Nahida figure, I kind of want them to just make one of Nahida on her swing, like in her idol animation. I think it would be really cute to have Nahida and Theresa together, side by side on a swing. Anyway, but that's just me. I think it would be really cute. Moving on, our second and last figure for this video is the 1/7 scale OTS 14 from Girls Frontline. What can I say? I love Groza. She's my favorite from Girls Frontline. Haven't played the game. I am really looking forward to the second one though, whenever that comes out. But yeah, oh my god, look at her. She just looks so good. Oh my god, I'm so excited. So Groza has a couple of figures already, and this is the ruler of the banquet version. I don't know what happened, but I guess I'm collecting all Groza figures now. Before I forget, we also get a clear PVC poster as a pre-order bonus, and this art on the poster is actually getting a figure. This is the damaged version of this figure, but the damaged version is being done by Freeing, and it's going to be a big quarter scale. And just a quick update, I did cancel my Ami pre-order because I'm really hoping that Good Smile Global will have it when she releases. But if not, then I'm going back to Ami, which is where I got this figure. So once again, this is the 1/7 scale OTS 14 ruler of the banquet version, and this was made by Apex Toys, one of my favorites. And she was pretty pricey at 20,000 yen, which is about $146, but it's fine, she's worth it. I love her. That said, let's look at the figure. Starting with the base, so she doesn't have like the usual base. She has this chaise lounge chair type of sofa, which she just sits on. And she also has this very pretty gun case. I love the colors on this. It is so pretty. You can also open up the case to find gun pieces, which you can actually remove and assemble together in many different ways according to the manual. I personally do not know anything about guns, so I just put this together following the one instruction that the manual had. But yeah, it is really nicely modeled and it does look pretty cool, but I won't be displaying it with the figure. So this figure actually comes with 2 faceplates, which I totally forgot about, and honestly there's not that much difference. So the one that I'm using right now is the alternative one, and basically the only difference is that she has a slight blush across her cheeks as if she's had a couple of drinks. The default faceplate is just a regular face without any blush. Honestly, the differences are so subtle that could have just made one faceplate, like either one of them, and it would have been fine. There was really no need to make 2. But moving on, let's talk about her hair and the overall figure. Hair looks great. There's shading, which I think looks really nice. The paint work on it is great. The sculpt is pretty nice. Can't ask for more. I like the way it drapes over her outfit as well as the chair and the case. Speaking about her outfit, it looks gorgeous. I love the red, and there's like a subtle gradient from like this bright to like a deeper red. So nice. And I also really like the fur jacket she's got. It is removable, but I personally think it looks kind of weird and it kind of feels like something's missing. So I'm gonna keep it on. She just looks fancier this way, and it really does elevate the figure. So yeah, gonna keep the jacket on. So pretty. Alright, so that is the end of this video. We've added 3 figures, 1 Nendoroid and 2 scale figures. And these are pretty much the last of the remaining figures I've been waiting on from last year. It took a while for them to get to me because they were traveling the world on a boat for a few months, but I'm really glad they're in my collection now. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye!